A brief history of Salar de Uyuni. Formation of Salar de Uyuni. Salar de Uyuni was formed over 30,000 to 40,000 years ago as a result of prehistoric lakes drying up. Millions of years ago, this area was covered by Lake Minchin, a massive body of water that existed in the Pleistocene epoch. Over time, Lake Minchin evaporated, leaving behind two smaller lakes, Lake Pupo and Lake Uru, and two enormous salt flats, Salar de Uyuni and Salar de Coipesa. Indigenous significance and early history. Before the arrival of the Spanish, the Aymara people, an indigenous group in Bolivia, used the salt flats for trade and food preservation. Salt was an important commodity, and the indigenous communities harvested it for centuries. According to Aymara mythology, Salar de Uyuni was created from the milk of a weeping giant, making it a sacred place. Spanish colonial era, 16th to 19th century. During Spanish rule in South America, the salt flats were used primarily for salt extraction and for feeding livestock. However, the Spaniards were more interested in the rich mineral resources of the Andes, particularly silver from Potosí, which was one of the world's largest sources of silver at the time. Modern scientific and economic importance. Today, Salar de Uyuni is not only a major tourist attraction but also an important lithium reserve. It contains more than 50% of the world's lithium supply, a critical element used in batteries for electric vehicles and electronics. Bolivia has recently intensified efforts to develop lithium mining, which could have significant economic impacts in the future. 10 amazing facts about Salar de Uyuni. 1. Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat on Earth. Salar de Uyuni covers an area of 10,582 square kilometers, 4,086 square miles, making it the largest salt flat in the world. It is so vast that it can be seen from space. 2. It turns into a giant mirror during the rainy season. Between December and April, a thin layer of rainwater covers the salt flat, creating an effect where the sky reflects perfectly on the ground. This makes Salar de Uyuni the largest natural mirror in the world. It is often described as one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. 3. It contains the world's largest lithium reserves. Salar de Uyuni holds 50 to 70% of the world's lithium reserves, making it a key location for the future of battery production. Lithium extraction is still a developing industry in Bolivia, but it has the potential to transform the country's economy. 4. Salar de Uyuni was used to calibrate satellites. Because of its extreme flatness and high reflectivity, NASA and other space agencies have used Salar de Uyuni as a calibration site for Earth-observing satellites. Its uniform surface helps satellites measure the Earth's curvature with incredible precision. 5. It is home to one of the most unique train cemeteries. Near the town of Uyuni, you can find the train cemetery, Cementerio de Trenes, an eerie landscape filled with rusting locomotives from the early 20th century. These abandoned trains were once used to transport minerals, but were left behind when mining declined. 6. The salt layer is extremely thick. The salt crust of Salar de Uyuni is 10 meters, 33 feet, thick in some areas. Underneath the salt lies a massive deposit of brine, which contains lithium, potassium, and magnesium. 7. It has strange islands covered in cacti. In the middle of the salt flats, there are islands made of ancient coral and covered in giant cacti. The most famous is Isla Incahuasi, where some cacti grow over 12 meters, 39 feet tall. These islands are remnants of the prehistoric lake that once covered the area. 8. The temperature can be extreme. Salar de Uyuni experiences harsh climate conditions, with daytime temperatures reaching 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and nighttime temperatures dropping below -10 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. The air is also extremely dry, making it one of the most inhospitable places in Bolivia. 9. Flamingos live in the nearby lakes. Despite its harsh environment, Salar de Uyuni is home to 3 species of pink flamingos: Chilean flamingo, Andean flamingo, James's flamingo, the rarest. The flamingos migrate to nearby Laguna Colorada and Laguna Verde, where they feed on algae. 10. It has a hotel entirely made of salt. The Palacio de Sal, Palace of Salt, is a hotel made entirely out of salt blocks, including the walls, floors, ceilings, and even furniture. Located near the salt flats, It offers visitors a truly unique experience. However, guests are warned not to lick the walls. Conclusion: Salar de Uyuni is not just an incredible natural wonder. It is a landscape of mystery, history, and scientific importance. From its formation through ancient lakes to its use in modern satellite calibration and lithium mining, the salt flats have played a key role in both Bolivian culture and global science. Visitors from around the world come to Salar de Uyuni to witness its mirror-like reflections, endless white expanses, and unique wildlife. Whether exploring the train cemetery, Isla Incahuasi, or the salt hotels, every corner of this incredible place has a story to tell.